Hey, so I just finished reading The Ancient Ethnostate by Guillaume de Rocher. Pretty sure I'm butchering that name, but what can I do? I've never heard it pronounced. This was a really interesting book that I was actually looking forward to reading after reading that last book. This is about how the Greeks thought of themselves as a people and the practices that they preached to undertake to maintain and perfect themselves in a biopolitical manner. It goes through different histories and different philosophies, mostly Plato though, to discuss how the Greeks thought of themselves. For example, it was clear that they thought of themselves as one people, even though they were a bunch of different city-states that were somewhat disconnected. And they did see themselves as unified by their genetic ties. Now, Plato, in particular, proposed eugenics. He proposed proper marriages, and he also proposed regulating the marriages and ensuring that marriages were done properly by the state. He also proposed purges, so he did actually engage in negative eugenics. It also goes through the history of Sparta, and Sparta and Plato had a lot in common, believe it or not. Sparta engaged in negative eugenics, and Plato also endorsed negative eugenics. Sparta engaged in communitarian practices such as communal eating and communal raising of the children. Plato also encouraged these practices. Where Sparta and Plato differ is that Plato did endorse a form of democracy, and he even was a bit of a feminist. He supported female entrance into the democracy. He believed that women should be educated and that women should have a vote as well, although he did not believe that women should be able to own property. So this book really is a call to establish an ethnos in the modern age, because with hyper-liberalism, there's many problems that come about, and nations tend to collapse when you have no common bonds, no common ties. And so he doesn't exactly call how to do this, but he does call for it, that we should institute some form of ethnos. Now, an ethnos, of course, does not have to be racially based, although de Rocher does seem to support a racially based ethnos. This was a really interesting read, and I got done with it pretty quickly, although it is a little thick. It's not too thick, though. It's from start to finish, it's about 263 pages. I got done with it pretty quick. And it has inspired me to write a new paper that I think will be very powerful. However, I need to do a little bit more reading before I can finish writing that paper. Anyway, that's about all I wanted to say. Thank you for watching. Peace.